All right, Valerie, it's been a minute since we've seen you, year away from the cage. How are you feeling to be back?
I'm so excited. I'm so honored and grateful for this opportunity that I could even fight. And I know a lot of people don't have this opportunity, but I'm blessed to be the first female on the next Bellator quarantine card, and I'm just really excited to go out there and perform.
What do you think that says about you in Bellator's eyes that you're the first female fight that's booked? Clearly somebody that they have a lot of faith in.
I love Bellator. I'm very faithful to this organization. They're so just everything they do is high class, high caliber, and the way that they treat us athletes is just amazing. So I'm just very honored to be part of this organization. I know you could see it through my fights and the way I represent this organization. I'm just looking forward to keep proving them right that they made the best decision in their life signing me, and I'm looking forward to all the people who are going to watch me on Friday.
Yeah, and going along with the fact that we haven't seen you for a while, we didn't really get to talk to you about the reality show that you partook in and your time away there. I'm assuming when you decided to do that, you didn't think you'd be out of the fight game for this long. But what was that experience like? Filming that and going through some time away from training.
That reality show was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I didn't realize what I was going into before I did it, but I'm so grateful I did because it made me so much stronger mentally and physically. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, and it pushed me to do a lot of things I'd never done before, work in a team. I got to see how other high-level athletes train in their certain sports. We shared a lot of common things. I learned how to control my emotions competitively. Every single round I would go out there and compete on the show. I learned to control that, and also I learned how much love I had for what I did because I missed it every single day. I would find a form to punch the trees or just to make the best out of it, but I really missed fighting so much, and I couldn't wait to come back and be able to fight now.
So then the pandemic hits. Were you gearing up for a fight when that happened? Were you already talking to Bellator about coming back? Was it something?
Just during the pandemic, I used it as an opportunity to stay ready. So I was not on weight, and I used the pandemic to heal my injuries, reboost my mind, reboost my body, lose a bunch of weight, and just stay ready, stay at high peak conditioning. So whenever Bellator called, I would be on one of the first cards, and just like that, it happened.
For sure, and you've got a tough matchup here in front of you. Can you just break down Tara a little bit, what she brings to the cage? I don't know, are you somebody that likes to watch a lot of tape, or do you kind of leave that up to your coaches?
No, I don't watch a lot of tape just because the girls that are put in front of her, they're not Valerie Loureda. They have not even close to the skill that I have. I know she's going to come in there rushing, looking to clinch and take me down, but it's the story of my life and the story of my life for the rest of my MMA career. So I'm just ready for whatever. I'm ready for the takedowns. I'm ready to defend the takedowns. I'm ready for the jiu-jitsu. I'm ready to be on top. But more than anything, I just want to show my high-level skill in mixed martial arts, and I think this is going to be a fun fight.
You talked about how you use this break to kind of improve and focus on yourself and getting yourself back into on weight and stuff. I guess from a development perspective in your own mind, how do you feel like your career's coming along? I think everybody has an idea when they sign with Bellator, the UFC. Hey, I'm going to be here. For you, how far along do you feel like you are?
I'm just very hard on myself. So ideally, I want to do 3 fights a year. Last year I did 2, and I filmed a reality show. And this year, because of the quarantine, I wasn't able to fight. But I want to do 2 to 3 more fights by the end of this year. I'm extremely hard on myself. I know I'm only 2-0, but I know that I've been doing this my whole life since I was a baby. So I just feel old in the sport. I feel like I've been doing this so long. I feel so calm this week because my debut was in the Mohegan, so I love this place. I know it back and forth. I just feel very calm and comfortable and excited to go out there. It's no fans. It's different. It's like a sparring session, so I'm just excited to have fun.
What do you think fans can expect to see out of you? What kind of improvements have you made over the last year? How would that Valerie Loureda stack up to this Valerie Loureda?
This Valerie Loureda is mentally a lot stronger. This Valerie Loureda going into the cage is just going to be different. It's going to be more well-rounded in MMA, not just striking. I want to show a lot more talents I have in MMA. And I'm just going to show that I'm not just an Instagram girl, and I could go out there and kick any girl's ass.
And I've seen you talk about that a little bit, not just being an Instagram girl. How important is that to you to kind of, obviously you have a major following, you've done very well for yourself in the promotion, but, kind of backing it up as well, so to speak?
You know, honestly, I see it as my biggest advantage because a lot of girls just look at my Instagram and they think that I just pose and stuff, but they have no idea that all day I'm training 3 times, 4 times harder than them at American Top Team with the toughest opponents and the most high-level athletes you could find. Except on my free time, maybe once a weekend or once every 2 weeks, I put on a cute outfit and I take pictures, but that's what they see. Because an American Top Team, that's very professional. I can't record my training like that. I can't show how hard I'm working, but I use that as my advantage. You know, they come in here all confident, they get hit, and their whole mind, their whole strategy goes to waste. So I'm just excited to just hit her hard once, so she realizes that I'm not what she thought I was.
My last question for you, you know, you have a decision win, you have one finish on your record. Any type of way you're feeling about how this one ends on Friday?
I think we're both very aggressive, and I think I'm going to be crazy. And when I'm crazy, I hit hard, and I just think I'm going to stop her in a way that she's not going to expect. And she really just comes forward, she doesn't move her head, and it's going to be easy for me.
Awesome. I appreciate the time and good luck.
Thank you.